So let's get started by creating our folder for the project. Let's go in our projects, new folder, P03. It's going to be called like my photo. Okay, let's go in here, create a new file. Let's call this like photo app, photo and app.jsx. Hit enter, RFC. By the way, you could also do RFCE if you want to export it down here, whatever you prefer. So I'm going to go with RFC, export the app. Let's also import it. And really quick before we do that, you can see I uncommented this. And this will also happen to you. So uncomment that, import your like photo app. It's going to be imported up there. Let's comment this back in and you will see that the background doesn't change. Now you need to do just a small refresh and then everything is going to be pushed out of the browser's memory. Okay, so let's go back to our application and let's get started coding. So first things first, let's create a container. Again, I'm going to have just one div with a class of containers, class name container. Instead of that, I'm going to go down here. Let's import a title component. So title, why isn't this recognizing the title? Nevertheless, let's just import this. Import title from title, up one level, components / title. There we go. So I'm going to use the title, I'm going to use the text as this, cut it out, paste it in here between quotations. So we're going to have our text. Let's also leave some spaces here. Next up, let's create the H2, which is going to host this this like button, this like counter here. So a H2. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use another title component. So let's just copy this, paste it down here. Let's change classes to main title. Actually, subtitle. What am I doing here? So subtitle. And let's quickly go back to the components. So let's go components, and this should be a or, not a and. So either one or the other. Okay. And again, I'm going to center everything, text and center. Now for the text, I'm going to have here count or likes, so just like that. And we're going to put our likes in here, but for now, let's just have the text. Now let's create a little dog there. And this dog is going to actually live in the card. The poor dog is going to live in the card. But nevertheless, let's create a div. I know I'm just going to use classes. So I'm going to use my card classes. So card, let's go with the card dark. You could also do another color and a margin auto. And whatever will live in this card will have then a dark border. So if you hit save, you're just going to see this margin appearing. No worries. We can also decrease the size. This is a bit too large. Let's just do here inline style of width. And let's just go with 300. So if you're only typing in numbers, this will also work. You don't have to necessarily type in pixels. And also let's do a cursor pointer because I want to hover over it. Cursor and the string of pointer. And in this video, we're just going to style our card. And that's it. Now let's go into the card itself. And let's do a card header. So class, card, header. And I'm also going to increase the FX, so the font size. These are just my font sizes to XL. Okay, there's the header. There's nothing in there yet. But we are going to place something in there. Let's just say a small tag with doggy dog. Doggy, not dodgy. Also do a dodgy dog. Doggy dog. Okay, so there's a doggy dog as a header. Let's move outside the header. And now within here, I'm going to insert an image. This image is going to be empty for now. So let's just type in as alternative img. There's the image holder. And I also want the image later on to have a style to fit content. So we could just do a style and a height of fit content. Basically, it's going to fit whatever the content or whatever the body in here will have as a width. Fit content, and there we go. Okay, so the last thing that we need is down here the footer where we're going to have this comment and the heart as a like. So we're going to go underneath our image. I'm going to create another div. We're going to have the class of card footer. So let's type in card and footer, and also let's increase the font size of FS. -XL, again a large font size, and we're going to display everything as flex. So D flex is going to flex everything in a row direction. And it's also add a style of space between, because I want to have a complete space between the left side. So basically this icon and this icon. So let's type in here, justify content, and it's going to be space between. Okay. So let's go back to our project actually. So that's the card for now. We need to next up integrate icons. So let's install React Icons.